So, are you guys able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments from the creation of this EP, positive or negative?
I've got one,
Okay.
a very niche one,
Okay.
Okay.
one song. It's for Sunny Smile. Um, I basically we wrote it, and it's quite a difficult bass part on in the sense of just hand like structure of how you've got to hold your hands for it.
Hmm.
And the way I'd practiced it before the studio was on a smaller bass guitar and with my fingers.
Hmm.
Got to the studio, and like within I think maybe 10 minutes, like Jay, my producer, was like, yeah, try it on the other bass, which was a lot bigger, and use a pick. And I was like, okay, cool, shit. It's like, even though it's like in my brain and I know how to play it, it became very much like my hands were just like cramping up, and I was like, oh god.
Hmm.
And when you're under a pressure where you've got to get shit done, we've got like 2 days at the studio to get all the drums done and the bass of like 3 songs. So like your headspace is like, right, I need to get this one done by then. And then when you've
Hmm.
got that deadline, it's like, oh god, it's creeping up on you. So it was probably the most stressful one for me to record. But once I got like the first verse out of the way, it was like more relaxed. But it was that first verse that was a bit of a killer. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's probably, other than that, it's been all of our sessions at the studio have been so, Jamie makes it like such a nice environment. And I think that's the most important thing, is when you're going into those spaces, with the time constraints and the pressure, it can sometimes be not a nice atmosphere. But every single time we've gone with him, he makes it so comfortable, and you just, yeah, it just feels great, because then you can really channel what you want the songs to sound like, and you can experiment and without worrying about, oh, I need to get this done by then or
Hmm.
whatever.